Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Reds and the 51s. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now to the plate, Richie Ashton. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Dallas, second baseman
Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, put in there for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr.
Ken Griffey.
First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Now batting, Ralph Kiner. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Andre Dawson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murphy is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. So it's first and third with two away. And here comes the Babe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Carew is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So stepping up now, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Rod Carew.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Vizquel calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone! Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And right into the shift. Torrey takes it in. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Posada waits on it. And that's the third out. At the plate, Joe Torre. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Count even now at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. And he looks to be in spry condition here as he makes this appearance in the form of his rookie series card. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a bunt attempt here. Beltre is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is in is Joey Votto now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dawson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Settling in now, Brandon Phillips. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ruth facing back to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the past, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Now here it comes. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Ruth has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Posada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped into the air, back behind second. Ashburn over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Leading off for
9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Ashburn. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. Lifted the other way to left center. Phillips is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Ken Griffey, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. At the plate, Andre Dawson, here in the profile of the Impact Veterans Series. He's no spring chicken, but you'd never know it based on his skill set.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
On the ground up the middle. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now, Rod Carew, 0-for-1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped high in the air. Vizquel over to his left. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy is a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat.
Going back to that last AD, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he'll step off and try again. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Dawson is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Griffey. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Babe Ruth. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So
now
striding in, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Too low, 1-0. Torre playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Griffey, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Phillips.
Shortstop, Brandon Phillips.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, and their runners at the corners now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High pop up. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Posada, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. There we go. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here now is the pitcher. Clayton Kershaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. He appears here depicting his first year in the big leagues. This is his rookie series card.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo. Your attention,
Fox
please.
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Phil Niekro. Now playing left field, number 10.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rod Carew. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Leading off for Anaheim, second baseman, Rod Carew.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dale Murphy, he's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dawson's there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, left
Ready
fielder,
for another shot now. Nelson Cruz.
Cruz.
Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Castillo hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan. You look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe, because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup, and then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this
The
one.
right fielder, number 27. Giancarlo
Digging in to try it
Stanton.
again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dawson's there. And the inning is over. And that'll bring in Senior. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Murphy is right there, one down. Ready once again, Andre Dawson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Murphy calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Babe Ruth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Brandon Phillips.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Dawson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Beltre.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jorge Posada.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Beltre takes his lead at third with 1 away. Popped up. Back behind second. Ashburn camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready for another chance.
The
Clayton
pitcher,
Kershaw,
number 22,
runner in scoring position with two
Clayton
gone.
Kershaw.
First offering on its way. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. The 1-0. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the. So coming to the plate, Joe Torre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Jorge Posada. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Omar Vizquel. And speed's the name of the game with him. Despite being a bronze tier player, he can be an absolute terror on the base paths. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
now at the plate, Rod Carew tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up back here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Ashburn from the outfield grass. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0. That's smoked, but right into the ship. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Not an easy thing to do to hit the knuckleball, but this guy had to be sitting on it. Was able to get a first pitch knuckleball, and he didn't miss it. He crushed it.
And he's back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready now, Joey Votto trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Vizquel is under it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Phil Niekro, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Larry Doby is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Larry Doby.
Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Ashburn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead, strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Andre Dawson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Kershaw now on 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Brandon Phillips. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Leading off for the 51. The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. From the stretch. Popped up. Ashburn moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Jorge Posada. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Abreu scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Carew is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
In
now, Babe Ruth. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. Taken in by Theroux. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Takes this the other way to right. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victory.